So starting the test drive in this XT4, I love having the 2-liter turbo 4 pair with the 9-speed. Just gets you that great feeling of acceleration, but also allowing you to get pretty good fuel economy on top of that. Now with this one being front wheel drive, it does tend to pull from the front pretty well. And again, with the turbocharger, you just get that initial oomph if you give it anything more than a light tap. But I'm gonna put it in the sport mode and give it a good pull here. All right, here we go. So it was not flooring it at all, but I kind of had my foot in it. With this car only having 7 miles, I definitely didn't want to thrash it, but got up to speed very nicely. And in sport mode, it does want to, you know, keep the shifts higher, keep the revs higher, I should say, as opposed to in tour mode. So doing that same pull in tour mode, I wouldn't have gotten as high up in the RPMs, but gonna put it back into the tour mode now. Of course, ride quality is stellar. Road noise not noticeable, wind noise not noticeable. But what's crazy is you get a car that performs like this does, and you're getting 29 miles per gallon on the highway. But everything from the massage seats here, the leather wrap steering wheel, the shifter, everything feels very luxurious for this to be one of the smallest Cadillacs that you can get in an SUV. It might actually be the smallest now. Now I will say the cooled seat function, or ventilated seat, whatever you want to call it, on the second and third level it can be a bit loud with no music on, but on the lowest level it still gets the job done and you can just barely hear it. But I mean, for the money, almost $50,000, it's not cheap, but this does have a lot. You get the panoramic roof, you get the adaptive cruise, you get the heated cooled seats, the heated seats for the back, the heads-up display. You're not really missing anything going with how this one is equipped. Only other thing that would be nice would be Super Cruise, but honestly, having the adaptive cruise in something that's this small, easy to maneuver, not necessarily, you know, tripping on that. But in the Hummer EVs, your Sierra Denali Ultimates, even the Traverses and the XT6s, those bigger vehicles, it just helps having that Super Cruise. But I want to give one more thank you to Cadillac of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this XT4 today. And if you're looking to find the best price on one of these in your area, just make sure you click on that second link down below. It takes a minute to fill out that information. I'll make sure your local dealers are fighting to get you the best price on any new vehicle. But it's relaxing driving this. It's easy. It can be fun, especially in sport mode. And it kind of reminds me of the CT4 with the space in the back. Up here is great. The seat's wide enough for my wider stature. Headroom, even with the panoramic roof, is decent. And I just have a good amount of space here for my longer legs in the driver's seat. And I mean, you can go to an XT5 or even an XT6 to get more space, but if it's mostly just you, maybe you have people that aren't 6 feet tall, especially your kids that'll be in the back, this is a good way to travel and commute. But with all this being said, here's the end of my review of the 2025 Cadillac XT4 in the sport trim level.